realities where you essentially may become a god.
Welcome to Prophet's Corner, a production of Temple of Vril. And now, here's Vrilya Jarac.
In the path of Vrilism, lucid dreaming holds a significant place, not only as a sacred practice to enhance your power and your clarity of mind, but also as an exercise in consciousness, one which helps to connect you more thoroughly to the flow of Vril energy in nature, the fundamental life force of the universe. Unlike conventional spiritual traditions, which seek immortality in some heaven, or who fear the punishment of a hell, we Vrilists are preparing for a future where mind uploading, yes, mind uploading, and digital and other forms of scientific immortality may someday be achieved. And lucid dreaming right now acts as a training ground, a proving ground for mastering yourself, for practicing a form of conscious control over your environment, which mirrors the eventual transition into virtual reality-based heavens. Realities where the bounds of physical limitations are obliterated. Realities where you essentially may become a god. Within our faith, we don't subscribe to reincarnation either, or other forms of afterlives dictated by moral judgment and what have you. Instead, we focus on refining our consciousness in the here and now for all the possibilities that scientific advancements will someday offer. To us, lucid dreaming is a form of self-awareness and consciousness expansion that aligns with this pursuit. So by actively participating in your dreams, and that's what you do when you lucid dream, you have full and total control. You are therefore shaping a reality within them and exercising a form of willpower in this surreal state of mind. You are therefore preparing your mind for the level of mental control and adaptation that will be required of gods in future virtual planes of existence. What I'm describing is the pinnacle of the Vrilist transhumanist vision. Yes, we Vrilists are transhumanists and we are proud of it. We believe that someday technology will help us to merge with what they call the spiritual today. There will be a blurring of lines in this regard. And the pursuit of digital immortality today, in this day and age, it's not some dream, something unachievable. Instead, we are at a level of proximity that we have never been before to being able to live forever, for hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of years. And this is quite fascinating to members of our faith. We are actively engaged in this discussion and in this topic. So virtual reality is another tool that we Vrilists are engaged in. We have virtual temples. You can check them out at templeofvril.com. You don't even need a VR headset to experience it. The one that we've currently built is something that you can experience even by the power of a smartphone alone. templeofvril.com, and check out the section on virtual temples. But we're big into VR. I myself have a VR headset. It is fantastic. And it's a more limited form of what lucid dreaming can do, but virtual reality can also help to train your mind and your consciousness for the worlds which await us, when someday we will become gods. VR allows us to simulate environments where we can practice control and creativity and adaptation. These are all skills which are crucial to the future that we, as Vrilists, seek to manifest in this world and in our lives. VR is like an arena where the boundaries between real and the imagined, where these boundaries become blurred. And VR allows us a glimpse into the infinite possibilities that mind uploading and other forms of digital immortality will permit. In fact, I said, may someday permit and what have you. No. If the world doesn't collapse, and if technology continues on the trend that it is today, we will have mind uploading. We will have digital immortality. That I am sure of. What an exciting time to be alive. In fact, there is a headset coming out called the Halo by a company named Prophetic, I believe. It's a device that you put on your head that guarantees lucid dreaming. It has AI integrated. And somehow it activates portions of your brain while you're sleeping and allows you to lucid dream. Guaranteed lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is a very hard thing to achieve naturally, so this will be groundbreaking. But I myself have had many lucid dreams, dating all the way back to my childhood. I've had out-of-body experiences, they are called. Now, members of our faith don't believe in an afterlife, but maybe, just maybe, somehow your consciousness can leave the body here in the present. Who knows? Maybe out-of-body experiences are just dreams in which you think that you're outside of your body. Again, who knows? But nonetheless, when you are conscious in these states, you are still developing and practicing a mindset which will be quite lucrative in the days to come when mind uploading is a thing. Maybe someday through this practice, you will unlock the skills to become a godlike being in virtual realms to come. And this to me is more fascinating than the idea of dying and going to some heaven. Where what? I'm going to play a harp all day long for eternity? It makes no sense. You're going to get bored. Because the idea of heaven isn't really spelled out in all of these holy books, is it? You're just there to worship some omnipotent being all day long, every day. Whereas what we're talking about and what members of our faith believe in, virtual reality-based heavens, where you become a god yourself and can explore infinite worlds forever and forever. So pick your choice, in other words. And there's a lot of people out there who don't believe that there is an afterlife, and so they'd be willing to take the risk of uploading their minds. It would make sense, right? Especially if it's an affordable thing. And especially if these virtual heavens that may exist someday are decentralized and out of the control of large corporations. That's the only hurdle, which I'm sure at the time will be discussed in great detail. There will be many debates when this technology becomes available to the general public. But nonetheless, you're probably already getting the hint that our religion is quite different from all the others that are out there. Vrilism is a new faith, which recognizes scientific achievements and also postulates that there is a fundamental life force, a connective tissue like the Force in Star Wars, that binds everything. It's called Vril energy. And we believe that science is on the cusp of uncovering this energy. And when it does, members of this faith will be validated. We are a contemporary faith. We are a modern faith which believes in science. And we welcome you to explore all the tenets of our faith. Learn more about our views on the afterlife, on virtual heavens that await. Learn about Vril, an exercise which helps you to resonate with Vril energy, allowing a great sense of healing and purpose in your life. Learn how to become born again through Vril energy. Start your journey today. Learn all about our principles at templeofvril.com. But yes, lucid dreaming and virtual reality are big components of our faith. And as we continue to dream consciously and engage in VR and explore all these potentials of our minds, we're not just training for the future. No, we are shaping the future.
Your journey towards greater fulfillment begins at Temple of Vril. Visit templeofvril.com today.